Welcome. Today you're going to be doing the part 2 of the Intro to Fractions, which is naming, writing, and identifying worksheet. Okay. This one's a little bit tricky, so I'm going to ask you that once you do a couple of problems, say 2 or 3 or 4, to go ahead and show me to make sure that you're doing it correctly. Okay. So let me go ahead and begin by saying that you're going to click on the worksheet or, open up the worksheet that you already have. Okay. And one thing you're gonna notice is that you're gonna have to, open it on your Chromebook or technology device to look at the color. Look at the color shapes, okay? The black and white copy did not came correctly, so make sure you base your answers out of this digital version, okay? So you have to open the digital copy to make your answers, okay? So let me go ahead and let's go back to the first page, okay? If you look at the problem in there, they give you a pie. And if you count the number of slices in the pie, which are in red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, how many slices total are there? There are 8, right? Okay, now how many of those are yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7, right? Okay, now if you were to write that in fractional form, the total number of pies, okay, or slices, I mean, it's gonna be in red, okay? So 8 is the denominator, which is the total, okay? Okay, and it's gonna be over, okay, on the bottom, okay? Now, the one that I wrote in blue and the yellow, shaded over here, it's only gonna be the color or shaded area, okay? So, how do you write 7/8, okay? Now, the first thing you need to know, okay, is that the 7 is the numerator. Oh, don't use red, okay? Again, 7 is the numerator, okay? And that 8 is the denominator. These were vocabulary words on your vocabulary, okay? The 7 is the numerator, and you're gonna write it like you will normally write any number, okay? And that means you're gonna write 7 as 7, okay? But then the 8, which is the denominator, you're gonna be using the key that I gave you over here. So you're gonna be using this key over here, okay? This is only for the denominator, okay? You're gonna look for 7 and it's sevens. So I'm sorry, 8 and it's 8, 7/8, okay? Whew, that was a little bit confusing there. So let's go ahead and do it again. Okay, so we're gonna be focusing over here for the denominator on this list, okay? And it's over here on the top right hand corner on your list. Let's do some problems just to make sure that we're doing it correctly, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and count the total first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many total shapes are there? 8. We're gonna write that at the bottom. Then you're gonna go ahead and tell me how many color sides are there. 1. We're gonna write that on the top. Then you're gonna take the fraction form and you're gonna write in word form, okay? So the 1 stays like 1 because that's the numerator, and the numerator is always written the same. Now the denominator, okay, he's gonna be using this terminology, okay? So there's 8 parts. I'm gonna come down to 8. This is how you write it, and it's gonna be 1/8, okay? Did I spell it correctly? Yeah. So it is spelled correctly, 1/8, okay? You're supposed to leave like a little space over there in between the two words, okay? So let me go ahead and rewrite 1 just to make sure that so it's 1 space 8. There's really no other symbol in between. Let's do number 2 together, okay? We have 1, 2, 3. 3 total, okay? How many come shaded? You have 1 shaded, okay? So it's 1/3. The way we write 1/3, you copy the 1 as you would copy any 1 that you have, 1. And the third, going back to the list over here, it's right there, thirds. So you're gonna copy thirds, okay? 1/3, okay? Now, let's do one more, okay? 4, and you're gonna count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and how many shaded? 1. Now write it, okay? So we're gonna copy the shaded part as a regular number, 1. And the other one for 6, I need to come over here and check the spelling right there. Okay, so you have 1, 6. Okay, let's do one more. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many parts do you have? 4 parts. How many shaded? 2. You have 2 out of 4 total parts. And the way you will write that, okay, the top you would write it like normal, 2. And the bottom, you're gonna go ahead and go back here and from the list, copy forwards, okay? And that's it. It's as simple as that. Keep on working on the rest of the problem over here. And if you have any problems, let me know. This is a 2-day lesson, okay? So keep that in mind.